Good day, everyone. Welcome to another video on kinetics of particles. So this is the part 2 video. In this video, I will be giving some uh, extra na examples para sa topic na to. So itong examples na to ay yung medyo uh, fun part ng topic na to. So para sa ating first example, block A has a mass of 40 kilograms and block B has a mass of 8 kilograms. So the coefficients of friction between all surfaces of contact are mu s 0.2 and mu k is equal to 0.15. So if P is equal to 40 newtons, determine the acceleration of block B and the tension in the cord. So before proceeding sa solving ng ating problem, uh, establish ko lang muna yung positive x and y natin. So this one will be our positive y direction and this direction will be our positive x direction. So hindi ko na isusulat itong mga to sa mga equation natin. So recall na lang mamaya sa pag kukuha ng ating mga equations. So before we get into solving, tingnan muna natin yung relationship nung movement or displacement ng block A tsaka block B. So if we take a look at this as the displacement of block B, so this will also be the same. So equal lang yung displacement ng block B tsaka block A. So kung nag-display siya ng this amount, so ganito yung displacement niya, magdi-displace dito ng this amount, same amount din dito. And then, yung amount na displacement dito, yun din yung mangyayari dito. So, meaning, yung displacement ng ating block B is equal to displacement ng ating block A. So, ito yung relationship ng kanilang displacement if we differentiate this twice. So, differentiate natin ito twice with respect to time. So, acceleration of B. So, differentiating with respect to time, ang displacement will be acceleration. So, acceleration of B will be equal to acceleration of A. So, equal yung ating dalawang acceleration. So, now, we first determine the block if it will move given the value of T. So, thus, we will seek the value of T for which the blocks are in impending motion. So, tingnan muna natin kung ano yung value ng P na magpapamove sa dalawang block. So, tingnan muna natin kung yung movement yung given na value ng P ay magpapamove sa dalawang blocks. So, una, titingnan natin yung value ng P na impending its movement or stopping the movement of the two blocks. So, meaning, consider muna natin na yung acceleration ni block B and block A is 0. So, wala muna silang movement para makuha natin yung value ng P na stopping it from moving. So, ayun. First, let us consider the free body diagram of block B. So, tingnan muna natin yung block B natin. Drawing muna natin yung kanyang free body diagram. So, block B, of course, meron tayong weight ng block B. Pero, since hindi given yung kanyang weight, we may write weight of block B equal to mass of block B multiplied by gravity. So, ayan. Also, sinabi ko kanina na yung positive y natin is this direction and positive x is this direction. So, meaning, itong weight of B natin is in the vertical direction. So, kailangan natin ng components ng weight B para makapag summation of forces tayo mamaya. So, for that, Alam natin na ito perpendicular to the incline. Itong line na to is 25 degrees. So 25 degrees yung perpendicular to the incline and yung direction ng weight ng block B. So ano pa yung mga forces na nag-a-act sa ating block B? So of course, meron tayong point of contact dito. So meron tayong normal force. So normal force. So let's call it NAB na lang kasi between surface A, uh, surface ng block B tsaka surface ng block A. So NAB. And then of course, meron tayo ditong frictional force kasi may point of contact tayo at meron tayong frictional coefficient na given. So FAB. Let's call it FAB. And then para sa block na to, of course, meron tayong ito nakakonekta sa block natin. Meron tayong tension dito. So, meron tayong tension T. So let's call the tensional force T. So ayan, kompleto naman na yung drawing natin para sa FBD ng block B. Let us now try to consider the summation of forces in the y direction. So di ko na isusulat kung ano yung positive direction natin. So this one will be equal to 0. So NA B. So ito, NAB positive siya. And also we have here negative weight of B. So kailangan natin yung kanyang y component and that will be weight of B cosine 25 degrees. So this one, summation of forces is equal to 0. So we may write it as NAB is equal to WB or substitute na lang natin yung WB natin kasi wala tayong weight ng B. So WB is ito, MBG. So mass of block B multiplied by gravity cosine 25 degrees. So given na yung ating NAB, pwede na natin kunin yung ating FAB. So FAB will be equal to ang mu na gagamitin natin dito is since impending motion, walang movement, ang mu natin is mu S. Kung may movement, kinonsider na natin may movement na, ang mu na gagamitin natin ay yung mu K. So, mu S multiplied by NAB. So, FAB will be equal to mu S was 0.2. So, MBG cosine 25 degrees. So next, let us try to consider the summation of forces in the x direction. So this one is impending motion. So 0, wala tayong acceleration or wala tayong movement. So dito, ang positive dito is yung FAB natin. So FAB positive. So ano pa ba? Negative tension, negative T. We also have weight of B will be, x component niya is, it will be positive. So plus weight of B. So sulat na lang natin as MBG. So MBG. Ang kanyang x component will be sine. So MBG sine 25 degrees. So this one will be equal to 0. So substitute natin yung FAB natin na which is ito. So substitute natin 0.2 MBG cosine 25 degrees minus T plus MBG sine of 25 degrees is equal to 0. So, substitute natin yung MB tsaka G natin dito. We will get a value of T. So, substitute lang muna natin 0.2. MB is mass of block B was 8 kilograms and G is 9.81. So, cosine 25 degrees minus T plus MB was 8 kilograms and G is 9.81. So, sine of 25 degrees is equal to 0. So, solving for T, calculator nyo na lang, T will be equal to 47.39249 newtons. So, hindi pa ito yung T na hinahanap natin. Ito is the tension when the block is not in motion or wala pa yung nai-apply na force P natin dito. So, ito. Next, let us try to consider the free body diagram of block A. So, for block A, we will have, course, meron tayo dito yung normal force between yung point of contact natin between A and B. So, NAB. We have here the frictional force. So, FAB. So, itong P natin is acting in the horizontal direction. So, kailangan natin dito ng i-consider yung X and Y component ng force P natin. So, this one is angled at 25 degrees right here. So, ito yung angle natin, 25 degrees sa force P. Also, we have here the course yung weight ng block A natin. So, weight of A. So, weight of A. And this one is acting in the vertical direction. So, kailangan natin mag-components mamaya. So, ito, perpendicular to the incline and the direction nung weight of A, we have here 25 degrees. So, between the direction and the perpendicular to the incline. So, ano pa? We also have here yung may point of contact tayo dito. So, meron tayong normal force dito. So, let's just call it as NA na lang. So, normal force between the surface and the block A. Also, we have here frictional force. So, FA. Ano pa ba? So, para sa system na to, consider pa natin yung tension dito. So, meron tayong tension T dito. So, also we have here tension T. Saan pa ba? Dito. Meron tayo dito tension T. So, dahil dito, nakakonekta pa rin siya sa ating block A. So, ayun, I believe kompleto na yung ating free body diagram ng block A. So, let us try to solve now for the summation of forces. So, summation of forces in the y direction, so summation of forces on y direction is equal to 0. So, wala tayong acceleration dito. We have here positive, so positive NA plus ito, y component ng force P. So, P, ang kanyang y component will be P sine 25 degrees. Also, we have here minus, negative. itong NAB natin. So, NAB. We also have here minus WA cosine 25 degrees. So, this equation is equal to 0. So, substitute natin yung ating uh, NAB. Tapos, since wala tayong given na weight ng A, so weight of A will be equal to mass of A multiplied by gravity. So, substitute lang natin sila. NA plus P sine 25 degrees will be itong NAB natin. So, NAB was WB cosine 25. So, that will be equal to MB G cosine 25 minus WA. So, MAG cosine 25 degrees. So, this one is equal to 0. So, pwede nating simplify ito. So, NA will be equal to, pagsamahin natin ito. So, pareho silang merong cosine 25 and G. So, this one will be equal to MA plus MB. Nag-transpose tayo kasi dito na yung equal sign natin. Multiplied by G cosine 25 degrees. So, nilabas natin yung G cosine 25. Also, we have here force P. So, nag-transpose tayo. So, this one will be negative P sine 25 degrees. So, consider natin itong FA. So, we have here NA na. So, FA will be equal to the static mu multiplied by NA. So, this one will be equal to 0.2 multiplied by MA plus MB times G cosine 25 degrees minus P sine 25 degrees. So, naka-multiply siya sa buong NA natin. So, now let us try to consider the summation of forces in the x direction. So, this one is equal to 0. Impending motion pa rin, walang acceleration. So, para dito, consider muna natin itong tatlong t. So, merong isang positive na t at dalawang negative. So, if we take the sum of this one will be negative t. And then, we have here FA. So, negative yung FA natin. Ano po ba? Ito, FAB, negative. So, for positive, we have here itong weight ng A. So, yung kanyang x component will be positive at saka itong force P, x component will be positive. So, para sa weight ng A, so substitute na lang natin, diretsuhin na natin MAG, yung weight ng A. And para sa kanyang x component, this one will be multiplied by sine 25 degrees. Also, we have here para sa force P. So, P, para sa kanyang x component, this one will be multiplied by cosine 25 degrees. So, this one is equal to 0. So, for this, let us try to substitute yung ating FA natin, itong FAB, tsaka, ano ba? Wala na. Yun yung mga sasubstitute natin dito para makakompleto natin yung equation. So we will have here minus t minus FA is equal to 0.2 multiplied by MA plus MB multiplied by G cosine 25 degrees minus P sine of 25 degrees. So, naka-multiply sa lahat ng to yung 0.2. Also, we have here 0.2 para sa ating FAB multiplied by MBG cosine of 25 degrees. Also, we have here MA. So, MAG sine 25 degrees yung ating weight of A. So, plus yung P natin, P cosine of 25 degrees. So, this one is equal to 0. So, substitute nyo na lang yung mga value ng T. So, yung T na kuha natin kanina, yung MA is 8. So, substitute nyo na lang. T was, yung value ng T kanina was 47.39249 and MA is equal to 8 kilograms and MB is equal to, check ko lang, mass of B was, wait lang, sorry, mass of A was 40. So 40 to, and mass of B was 80, or sorry, 8 kilograms, and G is 9.81. Substitute nyo na lang dito, and makukuha natin yung value ng P for impending motion. So P will be equal to, P lang yung unknown dito kasi. So P will be equal to negative 19.04 kilonewtons. So this force is for impending motion. So since ang P natin is less than 40 newtons, sorry, kilonewtons yung nakasulat, newtons lang to kasi kilogram tapos meter per second square lang to. So, for 19.04 newtons for impending motion. Since yung ating force P is greater than sa P for impending motion, so 40 newtons is greater than 19.04 negative. So, the blocks will move. So, yung blocks natin, magmo-move sila. So, for this, we will now try to take into consideration yung motion or acceleration ng mga blocks natin. So, ayun. Let us try to draw the free body diagram of block B. So, ulitin natin. Pero ngayon, ko-consider na natin yung acceleration ng block B. So, we have here the weight of B. So, since meron tayong force P dito, pwede natin consider nga, mamaya pala. So, redraw lang natin yung ating free body diagram muna kanina. So, 25 degrees ito. So, we have here force T. F, A, P, and N, A, B. So, ito. para sa acceleration ng block B, so this one, if we take the summation of forces of this one, so magiging equal siya, dito ko na lang i-drawing. So, pwede i-consider natin yung acceleration niya this way or this way. So, nasa sa inyo na kung ano yung i-consider nyo na acceleration ng ating block. Pero para sa problem natin na to, since mag-move yung force P is this direction, so ang alam natin is itong block A will move this direction. So, itong wire na to will move in this direction. So, itong wire na to, this direction, ito, this direction. So, i-try na lang natin, assume natin yung acceleration niya will move in that direction. So, negative direction. So, we have here the mass of the acceleration of block B. So, if we take the summation of forces, ito yung magiging acceleration niya. So, this one will be, summation of forces will be equal to this motion. So, first, let us try to consider the summation of forces in the y direction. So, this one is equal to 0. Wala naman tayong acceleration in the y-axis or y direction. So, ayun, weight of B be given. So, weight of B will be equal to mass of B multiplied by gravity para sa ating equation. So, for this, we have NAB. So, NAB, summation of forces in the y-axis, y direction, minus WB. So, WB is MBG. So, MBG, WB sa kanyang y component will be MBG multiplied by cosine 25 degrees. So, this one is equal to 0. Transpose natin itong isa, itong MBG. So, NAB will be equal to MBG cosine 25 degrees. So, for this, pwede nating makuha yung ating FAB. So, FAB will be equal to NAB multiplied by mu K. So, kino-consider na natin yung movement natin dito. Kaya, ang ating mu na gagamitin na is yung mu K, hindi na yung mu S. So, mu K is 0.15. So, MBG cosine 25 degrees. So, next, let us try to consider the summation of forces in the x direction. So, this one, hindi na siya equal to 0. So, ang kanyang movement will be mb multiplied by acceleration of b. So, this one is negative. So, kinonsider natin yung kanyang direction to be this direction. Negative mb multiplied by the acceleration of b. So, ano yung forces natin dito? So, for this, we have forces, ito, tension, negative tension, positive frictional force, FAB. So, FAB. So, ano pa? Yung x component ng WB natin is positive. So, WB, MBG, kanyang x component is, multiply natin to ng sine 25 degrees. So, this one will be equal to negative MB multiplied by AB. So, ano pa ba? So, yun lang. Substitute natin yung FAB natin and then transpose natin itong T at saka yung MBAB. So, this one, FAB will be equal to NAB, ito pala, 0.15. So, FAB will be equal to 0.15 MBG cosine 25 degrees plus MBG sine of 25 degrees. Tapos transpose natin yung MBAB natin. This one will be positive MBAB. So positive MBAB. And then we have here equal to negative tension, or yung negative tension T natin will be positive. So nag-transpose na tayo. So T will be equal to, substitute natin yung ating mga values. So T will be equal to, we have here dalawang MB. So 8 multiplied by 0.15, tapos G, parehong may G. So labas na lang natin. So parehong may MB tsaka may G, itong dalawa. Lalabas na lang natin 8 times 9.81, and then 0.15 cosine 25 degrees plus sine 25 degrees. So plus MB is 8 times acceleration of T. So ito. So we may write this as T is equal to 8 times, may 8 din to, lalabas na lang natin yung 8. So 8 times 5.47, simplify lang natin to, multiply natin yung 9.81 dito sa value na makukuha natin. So labas natin yung 8. So this one will be 5.47952 plus acceleration of B. So ayan, we will have here, so let's call this equation 1. So now let us try to consider the free body diagram of block A. So block A, we have here contact nila NAB, FAB. So we have also here FA, NA. Nire-redraw ko lang yung free body diagram natin kanina. Also we have here WA, and it is angle 25 degrees. Also yung ating tension here, meron tayong tension dito, and then meron tayong tension dito. So yan, kompleto na. Ang i-add lang natin, this one will be equal to, ang movement niya will be equal to, consider natin ito yung block A natin. So we will consider this as the direction of the movement of block A. So MA, acceleration of A. So now let us try to take the summation of forces in the y direction. So summation of forces in the y direction is equal to 0. So yung positive natin, recall na lang, ito yung positive y natin, positive x is this direction. So ayun, ano yung mga positive y natin? We have here NA. Also we have here negative NAB. We also have negative WA. So WA hindi given. So MAG, ang kanyang y component will be multiplying this by cosine 25 degrees. So, ito yung WA natin. WA ito. Plus P sine 25 degrees yung kanyang y component. So, this equation will be equal to 0. So, if we consider this, kakailanganin natin kasi yung NA para makuha natin yung FA mamaya. So, NA, transpose tayo ng mga values natin dito. So, NA will be equal to, magiging positive yung NAB. So, positive MAG cosine 25. Magiging negative yung P natin, sine 25 degrees. So, NA will be equal to, substitute natin yung value ng NAB natin na wherein we considered the movement of the blocks. So, NAB was MBG cosine 25 degrees plus MAG cosine 25 degrees minus P sine 25 degrees. So, we may write this, simplify lang natin para mas madali natin surat. So, we may write this as MA plus MB multiplied by G cosine 25 degrees. So, this one minus P sine 25 degrees. So, let's call this as equation 2 na lang. Equation 2. Next, let us try to consider the summation of forces in the x direction. So, summation of forces in the x direction is equal to, ang acceleration is in the positive x direction. So, M, A, acceleration of A, positive. So, ito. Ano yung mga forces natin acting in the x direction? So, sa ating tension, so, meron tayong dalawang, wait lang, mali itong direction nito. So, meron tayo ditong dalawang positive at isang negative direction. So, tension will be dalawang negative. So, negative na lang yung consider natin kasi magka-cancel out din yung dalawa dito. So, minus T minus FA. So, negative yung FA natin. Minus FAB. Negative direction ng FAB. So, positive is we have here WA. Yung weight ng A natin is MAG. Sulat na lang natin. Yung kanyang x component is kailangan natin tong i-multiply ng sine 25 degrees. So, also we have here P. So, plus P cosine 25 degrees. So, this one will be equal to mass of A multiplied by the acceleration of A. So, ano ba to? Kompleto na ata yung ating equations. So, let's call this as equation 3. So, ayan. Substitute natin yung T. So, this one will be equal to negative 8. Yung T is ito. 8 multiplied by 5.47. 8 multiplied by 5.47952 plus acceleration of B. Substitute na rin natin yung FA. So, FA is equal to, wait lang, kinuha ba natin yung FA natin dito? FA, FAB, NA. Ito, FA is multiply lang natin itong NA ng ating mu K. So, this one will be equal to, so FA, multiply lang natin itong value ng ating NA, itong buong to, by mu K, which is 0.15. So, 0.15 multiplied by MA plus MB G cosine 25 degrees minus P sine 25 degrees. So, ito yung ating FA. Also, we have here FAB. So, yung FAB natin was 0.15 MBG cosine 25. So, minus 0.15 MBG cosine 25 degrees. So, ano pa? Tapos na to, FAB. Dito na tayo. So, kopyahin na lang natin. So, plus MAG sine of 25 degrees plus P cosine 25 degrees is equal to mass of A multiplied by the acceleration of A. So, ayun. Substitute natin yung mga values nung mga mass, gravity, tsaka itong P. So, given itong mga to. So, now, substitute na natin yung mga values nung mass, gravity, tsaka yung force P natin. So, we have here negative 8 multiplied by 5.47952 plus acceleration ni B minus 0.1515 multiplied by mass of A plus mass of B. So, 40 plus mass of B was 8. So, yun, multiplied by 9.81. So, cosine 25 degrees minus 40 sine of 25 degrees. So, yung force P natin minus, sulat ko na lang dito, tuloy-tuloy lang. Yung tuloy niya, sulat ko na lang dito. So, tuloy-tuloy ko lang dito. Minus 0.15 multiplied by 8 times 9.81 cosine of 25 degrees. So, next, plus 40 times 9.81 sine of 25 degrees plus 40 cosine 25 degrees. So, this one is equal to 40 multiplied by the acceleration of A. Pero, if we recall, kanina sa simula ng ating pagsosolve, so, ang relationship ng acceleration ni B ay equal siya sa acceleration ni A. So, substitute natin na lang dito. So, palitan na lang natin ito. Since we are looking for, tinatanong naman sa problem yung acceleration ni B, substitute na lang natin dito yung acceleration ni B. So, equal naman sila sa tingnan naman natin sa simula ng problem. So, yan. Solving for acceleration of B, we will get A of B is equal to 1.79 0.3883 meter per second square. So, kailangan natin yung direction. So, ang direction niya is ito. With respect to the incline, 25 degrees. Direction niya ay this direction. So, ito yung acceleration ni B. Next, let us try to solve for the tension in the wire. So, tinatanong din yung tension sa wire. So, T, substitute lang natin from this equation. T is equal to 8 multiplied by 5.47952 plus acceleration of B. So, substitute lang natin yung acceleration ni B. So, we will get T is equal to 8 multiplied by 5.47952 plus acceleration ni B, which is 1.79383. So, T will be equal to, tension in the wire will be equal to 58.2 kilonewtons. So, ito yung mga hinahanap ng problem. Final answers. Okay, so we have here our next example. Example number 2. So, the coefficients of friction between blocks A and the horizontal and block C and the horizontal surfaces are mu S is equal to 0.24 and 0.24 mu K. Knowing that mass of A is 5 kilograms, mass of B is 10 kilograms, mass of C is 10 kilograms. So we must determine the tension in the cord, the acceleration of each, and the acceleration of each block. So first, we check the system if it is in static equilibrium. So we do that by looking at the upward force in the wire and comparing it to the weight of block B. So if we see here, consider the free body diagram of block A. So the tension in the wire is moving this way. So this is the tension T. So same goes with block C, it is directed this way. So it is stated in the problem that there is a frictional force between the surface and the blocks. So if we consider that this tension will be resisted by a frictional force Fa right here. Same goes with block C. It is counteracted, the tension is counteracted by a frictional force Fc right here. So that is if we consider free body diagram of block A only and free body diagram of block C only. Next, if we consider the free body diagram of block B, so we will have here the tension right here from let's just call this tension, same lang kasi yung tension sa ano, wait lang, color coding na lang ako. So yung tension dito is ito siya, and then yung tension na to will be this tension right here. And next, we will need to compare. We will need to compare if this two tension is able to counteract the weight of block B. Or i-compare natin itong tension na to sa weight ng block B. So, alam natin na yung tension T na itong green is if we take the summation of forces in the x-axis para sa free body diagram ng block A, alam natin na yung tension T is equal to Fa. And then, if we take a look at itong tension B, tension na kulay blue, so tension ng block C, siya ay counteracted ng frictional force Fc. Or if we take a look at the free body diagram of Block C, yung tension na to ay equal siya sa Fc natin. So, if we consider itong dalawang to, tension na to, Fa plus Fc should be equal to weight of B para magkaroon ng static equilibrium. Pero i-compare natin sila. Kaya kailangan natin i-compute itong Fa plus Fc. So we will try to compute it. Alam natin na yung frictional force, yung frictional force is equal to mu. So ang gagamitin natin na mu dito is itong mu s kasi we are trying to consider if it is in static equilibrium. So mu s multiplied by normal force. So yung normal force is ito. Let's try to draw NA. Ang normal force is kina-counteract naman niya yung weight nung block. So para sa ating FA will be equal to yung ating mu s is 0.24 multiplied by normal force is counteracting the weight of the block. So NA is equal to WA. So wala tayong weight, mass yung given. So MA G. Same goes with FC. So FC is equal to 0.24 MC G. And if we take its sum, so 0.24, pareho silang may 0.24, pareho din silang may gravity. So MA plus MC. So compare lang natin yung makukuha natin dito. Substitute natin MA is 5 kilograms and MC is 10 kilograms. So FA plus, dito na lang tayo sa susunod. So FA plus FC is equal to, so 0.24 multiplied by gravity 9. Isulat na lang natin na G para hindi na tayo mag-multiply ng ano. So multiplied by G na lang, and then multiplied by 5 mas ng A plus 10 mas ng C. So this one will be equal to 3.6 multiplied by gravity. If you compare that to the weight of B, so yung weight ni B is equal to yung mass niya, which is 10 kilograms and multiplied by gravity. So 10G, mas maliit yung 3.6. So meaning, magmo-move pababa itong block B natin, and kung nag-move pababa yung block B natin, malamang magmo-move itong dalawang block natin. So kasi para mag-move yung ating block B, kailangan mag-move itong wires natin. So ayun. So next, we will try to consider the movement of the wires. So alam naman natin na yung kung nag-move pababa itong part na to, yung movement ng dalawang wires is twice yung movement nitong part na to. Or pag nag-move si block B, so if nag-move si block B, yung movement niya ay equal to 1/2 sa total movement nitong dalawang wires. At yung movement ng dalawang wires na to ay ito. Kung nag-move dito ng XA amount, yung movement ng wire dito will be XA. Same goes dito. So XC, movement niya rin dito will be XC. So not necessary na equal yung XA at XC natin. So, ang alam lang natin, if we get the total of this movement, yung total nila is, if we take the half of it, yun yung movement nung ating block B. So, ito, pag nag-move siya pababa. So, if you take the total of XA plus XC, yung half nila is equal to yung movement ni block B. If we try to differentiate this twice with respect to time, so makukuha natin acceleration of B is equal to 1/2 the acceleration of A plus the acceleration of C. So we will be using this later. So let us just call this as equation 1. So next, we will try to consider the free body diagram of A. So yung kanina, madali ang consideration lang ng free body diagram ng A. So cut natin siya dito. Ang nag-a-act sa ating A is ito, WA. Kanina nga pala, yung ating consideration ng block A, summation of forces, vertical and horizontal, nag-equal tayo to 0 kasi we tried to consider if nasa state of static equilibrium yung ating system. Ngayon, consider na natin na merong acceleration kasi nakita natin kanina na hindi siya nasa state of static equilibrium. So, WA, meron tayo ditong kina-counteract yung WA ng normal force A. And then, we have here the tension of the wire. So, we also have here yung nagre-resist ng tension ng wire, yung frictional force FA. So, this one, the free body diagram of A will be equal to, so, ito, mass of A, acceleration of A. So, if we take the sum of the forces right here, it will result in a mass of A multiplied by the acceleration of A in this direction. So, ganito yung assumed natin na direction. Kasi, syempre, pag bumaba to, kailangan mag-move pa ganito. So, yun yung assumed natin na direction ng acceleration natin. So, ayun. Let us try to consider the summation of forces. So, summation of forces in the y-axis. So, wala tayong y movement dito. So, equal to 0. So, NA minus WA is equal to 0. So, NA natin ay equal to yung weight of A natin. So, weight of A is equal to mass of A times gravity. So, MAG. So, kung alam na natin yung NA, makukuha na din natin itong FA natin. So, FA is just equal to mu K. Kasi mu K na ang gagamitin natin kasi kino-consider na natin yung movement. Kanina, mu S kasi kino-consider natin na kung walang movement, static. So, mu K multiplied by NA. Sorry, pangit ng N ko. So, yan. So, FA natin will be equal to 0.2 MAG. So, next, if we try to take the summation of forces in the x-axis, so, that would be equal to, ito, meron tayong movement in the axis, so positive yung ating movement, mass of A, multiplied by the acceleration of A. So, ito yung ating summation of forces in the x-axis. So, ano yung mga forces natin? Positive itong tension, negative itong FA. So, T minus FA is equal to mass of A times acceleration of A. So, FA natin, substitute lang natin ito. 0.2 MAG. So T minus 0.2 MA. So MAG is equal to MA acceleration of A. So if we substitute MA, so T minus 0.2. So MA natin was 5. Tama. O 5. So 5G equal to MA 5. So acceleration of A. If we divide both sides by 5, so this one will be 1 over 5 itong T natin. So 1 over 5 is 0.2. So 0.2 T minus 0.2 G is equal to acceleration ni A. So we will call this equation 2. Next, we will try to consider the free body diagram of C. So cut natin dito. Ano yung forces nag-a-act sa ating block C? We have here the weight of C, which is counteracted by the normal force at C. We have here tension T, the tension in the wire, which is counteracted by the frictional force C right here. So this will result in the block C moving in this direction. So MC AC is ito. Ito yung result ng movement niya if we take the summation of forces at block C. So ayun. Let us try to consider summation forces in the y-axis. So that is equal to, wala tayong movement sa y dito. So 0. So NC minus yung weight ng C natin. So MCG siya. MCG is equal to 0. So meaning NC is equal to MCG. So MCG yung weight ng C natin, wala tayong given na weight. Ang given is yung mass. So mass times gravity equals weight. Next, we have here the summation of forces in the x-axis. So this one should be equal to MC AC. So ang kanyang direction ay negative. So minus MC AC. So negative MC AC. So let us try to take the summation of forces in the x-axis. Ano yung mga forces natin dito? We have here positive yung ating FC and yung ating tension is negative. So minus T equal to negative MC AC. So substitute natin, wala pa tayong value ng FC pala. So FC is just the equal to mu k multiplied by NC. Wherein ang ating NC is MCG. So FC is equal to mu k multiplied by MCG. So substitute natin yung FC natin. So FC is 0.2 yung ating mu k, MC. So substitute na lang natin. Mag-divide kasi tayo mamaya. So mass of C was 10. So 10 multiplied by gravity. So G minus T is equal to negative MC is 10 multiplied by AC. So hindi pa alam yung value ng AC. So next, divide both sides by negative 10. So T will be 0.1. So negative divided both sides yung ng negative 10. So itong negative will be positive. So 0.1 T. Unahin ko na lang yung positive. This side right here will be negative. So divided by 10, 0.2 lang yung maiiwan. 0.2 G is equal to acceleration of C. So let us call this one as equation number, ano na ba tayo? 1, 2, 3. 3 na to. So lastly, we will try to consider the free body diagram of block B. So dito na tayo. Cut natin dito. And this block B is resist. Meron tayong tension dito na humihila sa block B para hindi mahulog. Also, block B has its own weight. Tapos wala tayong contact sa surface kaya wala tayong frictional force na nagre-resist dito. So this will result in the block B. So block B, mass of B, acceleration of B will be in this direction. So pababa siya. Mas malaki itong weight ng B kesa sa tension sa dalawang wires. So bumababa siya. So now we will take the summation of forces in the y-axis. So Fy is equal to 0. So, wait lang. Sorry. Hindi 0. So, ang kanyang movement will be MBAB. So, So, MB, acceleration of B. So, downwards yung kanyang movement. So, meaning negative ito dapat. So, now let us take the summation of forces. In the y-axis, we have here dalawang T, positive. So, 2T minus weight of B, negative. So, this one is equal to negative mass of B multiplied by the acceleration of B. So, weight of B, wala tayong given na weight. So, weight of B will just be equal to mass of B multiplied by gravity. So, 2T minus mb g is equal to negative mb acceleration of B. So, let us try to substitute mb. So, 2T minus mb. So, mb natin, mass of B was 10. So, 10 kilograms, G is equal to negative 10 acceleration of B. So, if we divide both sides by negative 10, so itong negative 10G will be positive. So, divided both sides by 10. Itong 2T will be negative. So, 2 divided by 10 is equal to 0.2T. So, this one will be equal to acceleration of B. So, let us try to call this as equation 4. So, now, meron na tayong apat na equations. Meron tayong apat na unknown. Yung T, acceleration ni A, acceleration ni C, at acceleration ni block B. So, now, substitute natin yung equation 2, equation 3, at equation 4 sa ating equation 1. So, recall lang natin, equation 1 was AB is equal to 1/2 A of A plus acceleration of C. So, AB, acceleration ni B was G minus 0.2T is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the acceleration of A. So, acceleration ni A kanina 0.2 T minus 0.2 G plus acceleration ni C. So, AC was yun, 0.1 T minus 0.2 G. So, ito na yung ating equation. So, combine like terms sa side na to. 0.2 plus 0.1, 0.3 divided by 2. So G minus 0.2T. So 0.2 plus 0.1 divided by 2 is 0.15T. Tapos, we have here 0.2 minus 0.2. So 0.4 divided by 2. So 0.2 lang siya. G. Ngayon, mag-transpose tayo. Ito na lang mga negative transpose natin. So 1.2G on this side. And this side will be 0. Ano ba to? 0.2 plus 0.15, 0.35T. So, makukuha natin yung T. So, value of T is equal to 1.2 times 9.81 divided by 0.35. So, tension in the wire is equal to, so, calculator, 33.63 newtons. So, ito ang tension sa ating wire. So, next, let us try to solve for the acceleration of each block. So, substitute lang natin yung tension ng ating wire sa equation 2, 3, and 4. So, equation 2 for the acceleration of A. So, acceleration of A is equal to 0.2. Substitute natin yung T and yung ating gravity. So, T is 33.63 minus 0.2 times 9.81. So, acceleration ni A is equal to 4.76 meter per second square. So, yung makukuha natin na value is positive. So, meaning, kung positive, yung assumed direction natin is tama. So, tama ito. Oops. So, answer. So, next, we have here the acceleration of B. So, from equation number 4, so, that is G 9.81 minus 0.2 multiplied by T, which is 33.63. So, this one, acceleration of B will be equal to 3.08 meter per second square. So, ang kanyang direction will be downwards. Tama yung ating assumed na direction. So, positive yung makukuha nating value dito. So, next we have here for the acceleration of C. So, AC will be equal to, so, equation was T minus 0.2G. So, 0.1T. So, 0.1T, 0.1 multiplied by 33.63 minus 0.2 multiplied by gravity, 9.81. So, AC will be equal to 1.40 meter per second square. So, yung direction na inassume natin kanina na this way, so negative, ang nakuha natin dito is positive. So, meaning yung assumed direction natin kanina na negative is tama. So, yung direction ay this way. So, final answer. So, ayun. That is the end of the examples. So, hanggang dun lang. Thank you for listening.